whole wheat crust and spinach on top that she always makes, the kind that tastes terrible. We always ask her to make pizza with white crust and pepperonis because we don't mind about eating lots of fat and cholesterol and having heart attacks when we grow up, but she still makes her whole wheat crust and spinach on top pizza every week. And today, in the hospital, when she rubs my foot like the whole wheat pizza dough, the needles stabbing my invisible foot start to disappear. First there are 1,000 needles, then only 100, then just 1 or 2, and then, for the first time since my leg was cut off, I have no pain at all. I fall asleep. Chapter 1. Dad is making up a number for me. He's an accountant, so I know he's good at anything to do with numbers, especially making them up. I asked him for the number, whispered, actually, since we are in church, because of the family sitting in the front row. We are right behind them in the second row. It's where we always sit. Sitting in the second row means almost everyone can see you. Last year, when Dad decided he wanted to raise his hands in the air during the singing like they do at Pentecostal churches, he asked Pastor Smuland if it would be all right, even though we're a Presbyterian church, and even though our family sits in the second row, which means the whole congregation would see him do it. Go for it, Pastor Smuland said. It was the same answer Pastor Smuland gave him a few months ago when Dad asked if it was all right to bring a tambourine to church and play it from the second row. Go for it. So that next Sunday, Dad brought the tambourine I got for my birthday this year when I turned 6. But he kept hitting it on the wrong beats, and the piano player would tilt her head around the side of the piano and frown at him. So during the prayer, I whispered to Dad that he should probably think about not going for it anymore with the tambourine. In the front row is the Jacobson family. The Jacobsons, who are what we call a little bit different. Actually, they're weird, but Mom doesn't let us call people weird unless they are liberals or feminists. Always sit there, right in front of us. The Jacobsons are a little bit different because, for one thing, they grind their own wheat flour, which they do because they say it is more biblical to eat bread made with stone-ground flour, since it contains all the germ and gluten God intended when He created the wheat kernel. They tried to sell us some of their biblical wheat bread, but Mom only buys bread when it's on sale after it is past its expiration date. The Jacobsons are the reason I asked Dad to guess the number. Actually, Mrs. Jacobson is. She wrote an article in the church newsletter last month about the dangerous levels of sugar in soft drinks. Mrs. Jacobson wanted to share something with the congregation that God had put on her heart, and He just really wanted everyone to know about, which was the fact that sugar levels in soft drinks are so high that if you drink 1 can of Coca-Cola, 1/3 of your immune system shuts down. Mom made me read the article. See, that's why we don't eat sugar in our family, she said. But I told her I knew the article was wrong because some of my friends' parents have let them drink 3 cans of soda, and according to Mrs. Jacobson, that would have shut down their whole entire immune system. But none of my friends have died, I said. She frowned. Right? I said. Mom looked at Dad because this was a numbers question and he is an accountant. It's possible that the effect of the sugar is non-linear, Dad said. I knew that I was supposed to ask what non-linear was, but then I would have to listen to one of Dad's math lessons. Oh, I said. God had also wanted Mrs. Jacobson to tell the congregation that cancer tumors are fueled by carbohydrates, and carbohydrates come from sugar, so sugar causes cancer. That's the part of the article I thought about when I saw the Jacobsons sitting in the front row today, and that's why I just asked Dad for the number. Dad.